Hey, ladies and gentlemen, Couldn't Have House of One here.
And the MJ406 here as well.
As my usual co-host.
Yes.
And we're finally returning back to the Kingdom Hearts HD 1.5 Remix Collection.
Yes.
Because it is finally time. I've taunted, I've teased about this game for, what, 3 years now?
At me.
What?
At me. Like, getting ready to do Chain of Memories. Getting ready to do Chain of Memories. We gotta finish up Mickey 2, but after that, do Chain of Memories. No, let's do Super Paper Mario. Then we'll do Chain of Memories. Oh, wait, these games take forever. Fuck!
Yeah. Yeah.
At least we got a short game between.
Yeah.
I hope this is fucking shorter than those two games were, though. Holy shit.
This will definitely be shorter.
Thank God.
Because I've at least did a practice run on, the entirety of this game. I didn't get 100%.
Oh, it specifically mentioned the Peter Pan properties in that screen.
Well, that's the thing, MJ.
Oh, that's part of what this is about.
Well, there's one of the worlds about that.
Bro! No.
No. I'm not ready for Proud.
Oh, you get that vibrator going.
Yeah. Now, how do you feel about redundancy, MJ?
It's great. I love it. It's awesome. It's good.
Well, this is the game for you!
Oh, no.
Because, I shit you not, a lot of the major plot points outside of the main hub area we're going to be at feel like repeats of the first game.
Ah, I see. Do you need to know anything about this game in particular to go on to later ones?
At least to 2, yes.
Okay.
This is the only game you need to know between 1 and 2.
Okay, so there is something.
Yes.
Oh, look at all these
Speaking of
effects.
which, when I get the next Kingdom Hearts game I will do once this is all done will be 2, which I will, as Koshi wants,
Do it with him involved.
We'll get him involved at least for a majority of the playthrough because I know he's really looking forward to me doing that.
So far, it's considered the best game in the Kingdom Hearts series.
Yeah, and I wholeheartedly agree in terms of how much they refined the formula from the first game.
And then will be the hunt for all the side games afterwards.
Yeah, well, I mean...
Oh, God, poo!
I mean, I have all the side games. So...
It'll be playing all of those.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Yeah. I mean, well, thanks to you getting the 3DS graphics card, I now technically have a way to play the remaining games I was worried about.
Right.
Which, the 2 that I was most concerned about was Days and Recode It.
Right.
But I don't know how recording-wise that's going to work.
There's still Birth by Sleep. Oh, wait, no.
That's going to be in 2.5.
That's right, that's right. I forgot about that.
Yeah, which I did tell MJ off screen, which I guess I'll tell you guys when I do eventually get the Birth by Sleep after 2's all said and done. Like as the following Kingdom Hearts game, I guess.
Okay.
Like I did prep ahead of time and give each character in that game one full playthrough.
Okay.
Like at story mode wise.
Okay.
Because you'll thank me for this later for post-production for some of them.
That'll be good. Wow, it is literally showing all the shit I have in the first game. God damn it, the ultimate key wielder!
So yeah, like this opening sequence, provided you don't skip the cutscene, because this is
showing all the major points that happened in the first game.
Yeah, all the major points that happened in the first game, yes, and like some of the Disney worlds you visited, and how some of them were actually plot significant, like the Aladdin world. Because that's where you encounter Maleficent the first time. And now is where we start to get some of the new cutscenes right after this title drop.
Thank you. I didn't know I was playing a Kingdom Hearts game yet.
Hey! To be fair, at least you get to title drop this early as opposed to Kingdom Hearts 2.
Oh, yeah.
Hey. Yeah, the leaves are... Whoa, what the... Look at that Pluto! Like, zoom it in on it if you can. It looked like he wasn't even, like, fully there. Like, it was just, like, him on a still or some shit.
It looked like his back was there. That's about it. Well, it is literally going right back to where the first game ended. Yeah. Huh.
It picks up right where the first game left off.
I see.
Yeah.
Cool. We get to go down this windy path now?
Yeah.
Right.
Something I should probably note, some of these cutscenes were not voice acted despite the motion still being there, like this opening sequence, for example.
I guess English-wise?
No.
Oh, it's not at all.
No, in the original Game Boy Advance version, this was text-boxed. Like, these lines.
That makes sense, actually.
But the video was still there.
voice acting for the Game Boy Advance was not the best idea.
I don't think anything outside the opening cinematic and like the cutscene literally right before this were the only things that were probably fully motion videoed. Though I could be wrong in that department.
I guess we'll find out. Who knows? This version might have a little more about that.
Yeah, but Rechain of Memories. For those of you who are probably aware at this point, it stands for remade Chain of Memories.
Right.
That has the re portion. Now, something I should probably know before we fully start is that with the HD collection, there are differences to this, even to the PS2 version that the original PS2 release, which will be gone over when those differences come up.
God damn, another title drop? What the fuck? What are they gonna do? As soon as we open the castle door, Kingdom Hearts 3 Chain of Memories.
Well,
oh my god!
Well, I think the title drop there was the only title drop you got in the original version. I don't know.
That makes sense.
Yeah. Because I don't think, like, the recap summary cutscene was there.
Yeah. Oh yeah, they are not talking.
Yeah. Like, hey, Donald! What the hell are we doing?
I have no fucking idea!
Yeah. Sora!
Where the fuck are you going?
Riku and the King might be there. Oh yeah, by the way, one major difference we should probably go over once Sora speaks.
Oh god. Voice actor?
Somewhat, yes. It's still the same voice actor, but something changed between this and the first game.
Alright.
And you'll definitely, it's a very obvious audio clue once you first hear Sora speak.
Oh god.
Hey, you think it's okay to barge in?
No.
Hang on.
The king! King Mickey's here?
Yeah.
Something just told me he'd be here.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
Really? Now that you mention it,
Bullshit.
I was kind of thinking the same thing.
Seriously?
Yep.
Me too.
Deeper voice.
Wanna look at this
Want to know
castle?
why?
Then I just-
Between
very
2
best
specifically,
friends.
because this was
They're here.
released in the U.S. after
Guess
2 was
we're
already out.
so
Right.
alike.
Haley Joel Osment
Hold on.
went through puberty.
Just
Yep.
a coincidence.
Hold on,
Wow.
Timothy. You don't mean
Yep.
that.
Yep.
So he got older.
I had the exact
Well, at least they
same
let him do the role regardless.
Yep.
Gorge, maybe it's contagious.
Yeah.
No, something's screwy.
Yeah. It's still the same voice actors in terms of the
Alright.
primary characters that you're going to be hearing that are still voiced from the first game.
That way. To the door.
They're still the same voice actors, with the exception of 2 characters specifically
Hey,
Okay.
fellas,
that are
shut the door behind us.
chronologically, in terms of original release, debuted in this.
Sora!
One of them debuted in this game. The other was from the first.
That's it. Who
Actually, no,
are you?
2 characters that come back in this game, I should say. Since there's 2 characters specifically that do come back in this game or release are shown, in the case of 1, that have completely different voice actors for the side games.
Let's see.
Well, that one in particular, whereas the one also we're going to hear is someone who, a familiar face you probably don't want to see again. Yeah.
I already have the IMDb up just in
I
case.
should think
Yeah.
it's obvious.
But we'll
The moment you
save
set
that
foot in
one, the
this
latter,
castle,
for when we get to
You forgot
something
every
much
spell and
later.
Every
Okay.
ability you ever knew. In
Is this the
this
same
place,
unknown
to
we
find
fought?
is to lose.
Nope.
And to
Okay, it's
lose
different
is
guy.
to
Okay.
find.
Yeah, this is a completely different
That
guy.
is the way in
But the codes are familiar.
Castle
Yes.
of Oblivion?
And we only recognize the code.
Well, yeah. He mentioned something about an organization. This is your proper introduction to your villain group for pretty much the remainder of the games.
Ah! Yes,
And
the
you will
order,
meet
yes.
people you miss.
The organization.
Organization. God damn it.
This?
Yeah. Okay, they're not a religious cult.
Riku! You mean Riku's
Sorry,
here?
I was thinking Shovel Knight for some reason.
If
Yeah.
what you want
Don't mind me.
Yeah.
is to find
Yeah,
it,
if you really look closely in terms of the cutscene, like the full motion cutscenes, it doesn't even... Something I forgot to mention, with the first game, you could tell they at least, for the English version, tried to change the mouth movement to match with the English dialogue.
This one they didn't really
This
do that
one,
much.
they kind of got lazy.
Yeah.
And the lip movement is more coinciding with the Japanese dialogue than it is with the English.
They're trying to speed up the localization effort.
Yeah.
To
Which,
these
speaking of
those
which,
you hold dear.
this version of the game in Japan was originally released with a compilation
A card?
of
It is a
Kingdom Hearts 2
promise
Final
for the
Mix.
union you seek.
Huh.
Whereas
Only the
we got
gods
this
will
by
open the door,
itself
and
in
beyond it a
2007
new world.
in PS2.
Huh, neat.
Proceed, Sora.
Yeah.
To
But
lose
funny enough,
and
with Kingdom Hearts 2, when we eventually get to that,
Yeah.
there's one little thing in particular that tipped me off as 2 Final Mixes being a thing before, you know, the vastness of the internet.
Ah.
And we'll get to that pretty early in that
Alright.
game.
Sounds good.
Come on. Let's
Yep.
go.
So, how do you feel about trading cards?
Oh, right. Yeah, that's right.
This is how this game's gonna work.
That's right. This is like one of the weirdest ones of the Kingdom Hearts games.
Yeah, I still think this is the weakest gameplay-wise. Not to say it's bad, but
The combat is...
the combat
Blech.
does get a little awkward, especially for a PS3 controller.
Oh, God.
Because there are certain actions you may be more used to with the shoulder buttons, but they're relegated to trigger buttons
Ah.
because of this brand new mechanic they decided to introduce.
Oh, man. This is gonna be fun.
Yeah. So, I can imagine you're going to have a lot of Yu-Gi-Oh! Tangents, and, well,
Oh, no.
more than welcome because of the way this is going to work.
Oh, no. We're gonna
Yeah.
battle the Shadow Realm?
This can't be right. Partly. We're in Traverse Town.
Yeah. Looks mostly the
Oh.
same.
What you see isn't real.
God damn it.
Yep.
Stop doing that!
This town is an illusion created by your memories ingrained in that card.
Okay.
My memories? Yeah, you remember when he was getting a little touchy-feely there? And when he said he sampled the memories? Yeah, that's what he did.
God damn it.
He took a part of our memory and created an illusionary world out of this room.
Oh, that's nice.
We forget about that, Sora. We lost Donald and Goofy.
Shit!
Yep, you're by yourself in terms of gameplay.
Oh, the whole game?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Wow.
Donald, Goofy. It's going to be explained in a little bit here.
Okay.
Guys, where are you?
Shit. They're on their own adventure.
Now, what did you do with them? They are at the mercy of the cards now.
God damn
They
it!
themselves become cards during world-specific areas.
Oh, shit.
Alright. Master the cards, and their strength will be yours again.
Cool, I can be Donald and Goofy. Alright.
Yep.
Oh, God, this is an intro to the battle
Alright.
system?
Yep.
Oh, boy.
So,
Oh, God!
the laws of this castle require that your friends be transformed into cards.
Donald!
If you value your friends, you won't fail to pick them up. Yeah, friend cards are random in battle.
Oh, God.
Alright. Cards you pick up are added to the top of your stack.
Let's see.
Use them and your friends will come to aid you. So,
Next, use a card, and you gotta swap.
hey, useless, come here. Since this is a tutorial, he takes no damage. He
Oh, of
automatically guards.
Of course.
The cards will vanquish, but they will reappear to aid you time and time again.
Okay.
Your cards are the hearts of your friends.
No.
Everything in this castle is ruled by cards.
Of course.
Alright. Whether whether an enemy or door confronts you, cards are the only way to proceed.
Even their doors?
Yep.
God.
But you mustn't forget your own strength.
Clearly.
Represented by these cards.
Of course.
Alright, jump
Oh,
with circle, square to dodge roll.
You do that to avoid their attacks.
Yeah. First, think of yourself. Move, then use the card.
Okay, get in position to use the cards. Okay, it's like somewhat turned, but your attacks are all determined by your cards.
Yeah.
That is weird.
Yeah. You now know how to use your strength, but it would be of no use if you lose sight of your opponent. I wonder if you can catch me.
Oh, fuck you!
Yeah, your target is now your R2 button instead of R1. Good.
Ugh.
You want to know what that's replaced with?
Oh, God.
Yeah, I don't fucking care.
Okay, there's a solution. Keep using cards until you...
Yeah. Oh, I'm not allowed to do it yet.
R2 locks on. Okay.
Yeah, R2 locks on now.
For somebody who's used the Kingdom Hearts series, I guess that's a weird thing to have happen.
Yeah, especially if you're going straight to this version of the game. Either this or the PS2 version, straight from Kingdom Hearts 1.
Right.
Alright, if you have no cards, you must use this focus portion.
The cards.
The number represents how many loads it will take. The most it will go up to is 3. You just hover over it, hold X, and you're vulnerable when that happens.
Oh, of course.
By the way.
I
So
am.
make sure you're in a good spot to do something like that, especially for the later reloads.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
The card thing-
Something I should probably note. A lot of these dialogues, I'm probably not going to bother reading
Okay.
because, yeah, this
Oh,
is
cycle cards at the front. L
you have to cycle through the cards with the L1 and R1 buttons.
Okay. So the categories: pack cards, magic cards, item cards, and
Yes.
one of them enemy cards.
Yes. Yes.
Different
So
category, you gotta hit the select button. Oh,
Yes.
God!
yes. So select button is how you access your enemy cards.
So you can basically bid enemies to attack
Yeah.
your actual opponents for you. Okay.
Well, enemy cards, you don't summon your enemy cards. They each give you different attributes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So you
So,
attack or defend, whatever.
which by the way, with the exclusion of boss cards,
Oh, God.
enemy cards are going to be one of the bitchiest things to get.
Oh, man.
Random drops from said enemies.
Oh, man. Oh, there they are.
Yeah. Are you alright? Where have you been?
You tell us! Would you open the door besides right here?
Donald, I think that was a bad lie.
And the rest is just blank!
God damn it, Donald. What is your major malfunction?
Who fucking knows?
That doesn't help. Try to remember what happened. I had to keep my journal up to date.
Oh, shut up, Jimmy. God damn it.
Yeah, that's gonna play a role later.
Of course.
Hey, Donald, where did I get these new clothes? Yeah, they're now back to their original attire from the first game.
I was gonna say, it looks familiar. That's why I was...
What? Me too, Goofy!
Yeah, because they were not wearing these entering the castle.
Yeah.
Someone's been messing with our clothes!
Well, this is how Sora remembered you wearing. What Sora remembered you wearing. And since it's constructed from his memories, it only makes sense.
Right. The cards.
That is for you to ponder. Fuck you. Sorry. Master the cards and make your way through the castle, but from here, you walk alone. Alone? We can't let Sora go alone. Too bad. I say so.
Yeah, so we can do anything without our help!
Too bad. Thanks a lot, Donald.
Thank you.
Not Goofy!
You... I think it was supposed to be sarcastic, but whatever.
Okay.
You sure you'll be okay? Of course.
Yeah, sure, you will be.
You want me to go alone? Fine, I can take care of myself.
Good boy.
The hero speaks boldly. Go then. Rest of the Castle Oblivion awaits. Walk the avenues of the latent memory, and you shall meet someone dear to you. Who do you think it's going to be?
Riku?
We'll get there. But no. I've got a bad feeling about this.
I mean, I think it was an obvious answer, of course.
Not as obvious as you think.
Okay.
Relax, Jiminy. I'm ready for any trick he's got up his sleeve. No, you're not. No, you're not.
No shit. You're not.
How hard can it be to figure out these cards?
You have no fucking idea!
All I have to do is use one in front of that door over there.
Don't drop them!
So now we get the Key to Beginnings. Key to Beginnings, in this main through, is the first of the 3 major plot doors you need to go through.
Ah.
There are 4 of these special key cards in total.
I see.
There's the Key to Beginnings, there's Key to Guidance, which is your midway point, which usually you just get a more plot exposition.
Right.
And then Key to Truth, which in most cases you get a boss fight. There is one major exception, and we'll get there.
Okay. I go around.
All right, so now you have your movement controls. All right.
Strike objects in the field like a sparrow.
Yeah. So yeah, striking anything in these worlds
Give you cards.
can give you cards.
Okay.
There are other things that they can drop.
Lift that.
The lifting boxes, unfortunately, do not. Before I do that, actually, I'm gonna actually whack a couple things. See if they actually do this now. Yeah, they can also drop HP balls and Moogle points, your currency for this game specifically.
Huh.
Yeah, there's a reason why I'm doing this actually now, before I pick up the crate. Because, let me tell you, if these orbs, especially the Moogle points, if you encounter an enemy while they're still on the field, and even the cards, you will lose them forever if you do not pick them up or they don't register as you picking them up before you encounter the fight.
Ah.
So that's why I'm doing this now, while I have the chance freely.
Okay.
So now I pick up the crate, and hey, look at that!
Wow. What a dick.
Yeah, you can throw objects at Heartless to sometimes give them a status effect, like this one would stun them, or your own Keyblade can stun them as well. So, in a battle, you can choose to fight these Heartless to your heart's content.
Or flee.
Yeah, every time you kill one of these enemies, they drop the experience orbs. There's these purple ones, which only give 1. And there is also a stronger variant, the red ones. I forget how much they drop. Oh yeah, something somewhat new to this is called slates. By pressing triangle in this case, and stacking all the cards together, up to 3, you can activate a slate command. For this case, it's by connecting 2 of the same friend card, you get a stronger version of their ability.
Huh.
Once the battle ends, everything will magnetize to you.
You got a level 2 enemy card.
Well, no, that's a map card.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah, enemy cards are the ones in gray outline, which, speaking of which...
Okay.
Oh, I think I have to actually do this first.
Oh,
I'm allowed to do that.
We are still technically in the tutorial.
Yeah, so now you get your map cards. The numbers represent how much of a threshold that thing has. If it has an arrow pointing up, that means the number represents a minimum.
Okay.
If it's
down
pointing,
to
if
maximum.
it's a pointing down, it must be maximum. If it has an equal sign, you have to have exactly that number.
Wow.
There are some. If it's a white outline, it could be any card.
Okay.
There are color coordinated cards later,
Ah.
and some of the later stages you're going to fucking hate.
Oh god.
Because unless you have a specific type of card that can be dropped at random to bypass all that shit towards endgame,
Oh god.
you're going to be hoarding a lot of map cards
Ew.
just to get through that threshold, those thresholds.
Yikes.
Because they can go up to like numbers of 50, which is cumulative.
I'll go to save point.
Yeah, anything in the double digits is cumulative of that certain type of card color.
Damn.
Yes, it really is just one of those things. Yeah.
One other blizzard.
Yep. Yeah. Like, the way I'm going about this, anytime I get at least for this main campaign playthrough, I am at least gonna go after, in every world, at one calm bounty room. because there will be something new every time I visit a world and I use one calm bounty card.
Okay.